In this segment of Boost Your Business, we're excited to have special guest Eric Traven, who will be sharing information on how ramps help get customers into your place of business. Welcome to our show, Eric.
Thanks, Mary. Glad to be here. This info can be technical, but don't worry, it's not rocket science. What would you like to know?
Well, for starters, why don't you explain the difference between a slope and ramp?
Okay, let's say you are on a level sidewalk walking toward a business. When the sidewalk starts to go up, then you are on a slope. When a slope becomes more than 5%, it's considered a ramp. When a slope provides access across a curb, it is defined as a curb ramp or curb cut.
Okay, now I've got some questions. You mentioned percentages, and 5% is a number. I understand that sidewalks can have a maximum cross slope of 2%, so is that the same for a ramp slope?
The maximum slope allowed on a ramp is 8.33%. The cross slope max on the ramp is 2%, same as a sidewalk.
Okay, so we have the right percentages now. What about the ramp measurements?
Well, the ramps must be at least 48 inches wide, with level landings at both the top and bottom of every ramp.
How long does the top and bottom landing have to be?
Top landings must be at least 60 inches wide and 60 inches long. Bottom landings must be at least 72 inches long, and you want to make the ramp and the landing the same width.
Okay, so we have top and bottom landings. Is there something in between?
Yes, it's called an intermediate landing. Now I'm going to get a little technical here. When the sloped area of a ramp rises vertically to a height of 30 inches above the bottom landing, the ramp must end, or there must be a break in the slope for a level intermediate landing. If a ramp rising to any height changes direction, there must be an intermediate landing at least 72 inches long. Basically, if you're going up, you're going to need to rest for a bit.
Now, are there any safety concerns for people in wheelchairs going up and down these ramps?
If a ramp is not adjacent to a wall, there must be a wheel guide curb on both sides of the ramp to prevent the wheelchair wheels from rolling off the edge of the ramp. A wheel guide rail may be provided in lieu of the curb.
Well, that's good to know. Any other support system on these ramps for people with balance difficulties?
Yes, handrails that provide continuous support are required on both sides of the ramp and must continue at least 12 inches past the end of the ramp surface. The handrail extensions must be rounded or returned to the ground, a wall, or a post. By extending the handrail 12 inches past the slope of the ramp, persons with balance difficulties will be on a level surface when they release their grip on the handrail.
Are there other specifications we should mention?
Yes. Handrails must be continuous the full length of the ramp and must be mounted 34 to 38 inches above the ramp surface measured to the top of the handrails.
Thank you, Eric, for giving us a robust overview on ramps and slopes. That's it for this segment of Boost Your Business. Now go make your place of business more accessible to more customers.
If you have further questions on accessibility, email Disability Access Services at dasinfo@dor.ca.gov or call 916-558-5755.